Hey there, this is Marisa with Marisa Moments Podcast, Healing While I Heal, where I share real life stories and their divine healing translations. So let's just get straight into it. So here's the thing about me, right? I try so many different things. I mean, I've probably mentioned that before, but I'm going to mention it again because Spirit wants me to. Anywho, I've tried so many different things with Marisa Moments. The one constant has been Marisa Moments, right? That has never changed. And apparently in 13 years, because Facebook just reminded me that I'm at my 13th year anniversary. So lucky number 13, here we go. Anyway, the story behind this, the reality behind this, my real life story, how many ways can I say that? Good Lord. Anyway, is that I try things. I would try anything and everything. And I don't just like chew on things. I don't ponder them too long. I don't like try to figure it out. I just do it. I just dive into the deep end, right? And I'm basically like that full card, like live in living color, because I get a notion and I just do it. For instance, and this is definitely a plug, I started a new podcast. It's called Raw Arse Readings by Marisa Moments, right? It's basically channeled messages directly from ancestors where I shoot from the hip with the reading for you. And it's all about accountability on your spiritual journey. Whew, that was a mouthful. Anywho, now, is it going to be a success? Yes. Now, I'm just going to put that out there. I'm not going to take anything away from that. Now, let's talk about something else that I've tried. I've written letters, right? Daily letters. And I even posed writing actual physical letters to just you, right? Where I would type up a letter, send it to you based off of your reading, and sign it, and Bob's your uncle, right? Bring back the old pen pal system, right? But I put it out there, and not really many people were feeling it. So I was like, okay, you know what? That doesn't work. At least not right now. It doesn't work. So you know what? I'm going to put it on the back of the old pile and maybe circle back to it, right? Another thing that I've tried, I don't know. 7 calls, 7 days, right? I offered free readings over the phone, like Zoom calls. And I was like, okay, 1 call reading every single day. I offered it, made a Facebook event. No one signed up. Initially, I feel a little bit bummed that I'm just like, okay, whatever. But then I learned from it and moved forward. Maybe that's not where I'm supposed to be. Maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do, at least not at this point, right? Same thing with the letters, same thing with many other things that I've tried. Heck, I've even put out merch as far as like tote bags, which by the way are really great tote bags. My mother-in-law carries hers religiously. It's really sturdy and really cool. So if you want one, you better comment. But anywho, I'm not trying to push those sales, but at the same time, if you want a Marisa Moments tote bag that's going to last and last and last, then hit me up because your girl's got it. Anyway, let's stay focused. So the sales didn't go well. I said, okay, I have a few extra, and once those sell out, then I'm not going to do any more. It's completely fine. That's not the road that I'm supposed to travel. Now, the healing translation has already been pretty apparent if you ask me, but I'm going to get a little bit more specific just to be safe, right? The translation is we have to try new things. We have to be willing to fail. The thing of it is a lot of us don't ever get to a place where we feel successful because it's not necessarily about like money, finance, which is saying the same thing, or material goods, right? It's about how we feel internally about our accomplishments, right? About how we validate ourselves, or, what our litmus test is to prove our own personal self-worth. And again, that has nothing to do with any exterior validation, right? Bottom line is we have to be ready, willing, and able to perceivably fail, right? In order to get to that success. Now, when I look back on all the things that I've tried over these 13 years, now, of course, Marisa Moments in itself has morphed over the years. I started off just doing, what are those called? Like memes and stuff, right? I mean, they're hilarious and things that everyone could relate to. Or also putting out my own personal moments, because it's like, wow, who does this stuff happen to other than me? Hence, Marisa Moments, right? And the way that it's morphed over time is based off of what I felt and what I gauged to be my own personal success. It wasn't based off of what everyone else thought would be successful for me. It's what brought me peace. It's what brought me joy. It's what brought me a sense of adventure, right? Now, maybe that's what you need to do as well, right? Don't be afraid to fail. And also, what I received behind this, and I mean, this isn't directly a reading, because if you want a reading, you need to hop on over to that podcast, which I'll go on ahead and link. But the thing of it is, I had to pause for a second because I totally lost track, right? Good old ADD to the rescue. Hey. Anywho, the thing of it is that you have to stop even researching everything is what I receive. Don't research every single thing, because what you're going to end up doing is researching yourself out of what's the word? Momentum. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, you're going to research the momentum right out of your spirit, your soul, your everything. So sometimes you do have to research, but it's not to research to prove yourself wrong. I think that's what I feel a lot of us are out here doing, right? When we go into our research, we're looking for reasons why we should not do it, reasons why it will not be successful. And we're completely invalidating the fact that we're all individuals, right? So what wasn't successful for someone else may be successful for you, and vice versa. But you'll never know that unless you try. So the bottom line is be willing to fail your way to success. And that's it. And if this message resonates, then that means it is for you. And if not, that's cool too. Just keep it pushing. Either way, I thank you for listening, and I wish you the very, very, very best day ever. Until next time, you know the vibes. Peace. Oh, and by the way, don't forget to check me out on all social media. I'm basically everywhere you probably shouldn't be. But when you look me up, just remember it is Marisa Moments, and that is Marisa with one S, because there is only one me. So until next time, happy healing.